Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of January 21st in Hanoi City, the National Election Council had a nationwide teleconference on the election of members of the 15th Session National Assembly and People Council at all levels for the 2021-2026 term. General Secretary State President Nguyễn Phú Trọng attended and directed the conference. Attending the conference at an brief point, there was Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People Council Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party, Head of the Internal Affairs Party Committee Phạm Hồng Thái, and Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the People Committee Nguyễn Thành Ngọc.
The National Election Council informed two delegates on the implementation of Directive Number 45, dated June 20, 2020, after Politburo on leading the election of the 15th National Assembly and the People's Councils at all levels for the term of 2021-2026. Implementing Directive Number 2 dated January 14, 2021 of the Prime Minister on election of National Assembly and People's Councils, detailed instruction on the electoral process, plan of National Election Commission to conduct election of National Assembly and People's Councils. Speaking at the conference, General Secretary and President Nguyễn Phú Trọng emphasized that the election will be held in the time with especially important meaning when the whole country tries to emulate and make achievements to celebrate the success of 13th National Congress of the party, a major political event of the party, our country, and the nation. It has strategic significance for the cause of continuing the comprehensive and synchronous innovation, developing the country faster and more sustainably in the new period. He also asked the party committees at all levels, party organizations, agencies, organizations, and related units need to focus on leadership, directing the implementation of the directions and tasks of the election well. The branches and localities need to pay attention to thoroughly grasp the viewpoints, guiding ideas and major policies set by the 13th National Congress of the party.
On the same day, the Provincial Election Committee also had a conference to deploy the election of the 15th National Assembly and People Council at all levels for the 2021-2026 term. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People Council, Head of Provincial Election Steering Committee, chaired the conference.
The meeting informed the contents related to the election, including documents of the Provincial Standing Committee on Election Work, working regulations of the Election Committee of the province, time of the election. In order to implement the tasks of election according to the plan, the Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Deputy Head of the Provincial Election Steering Committee Phạm Hồng Thái, emphasized that the election is an important event, so the entire political system must focus on directing the election, considering it as one of the key and important tasks of 2021. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm suggested that localities should urgently set up steering committees, election committees, and relevant agencies in accordance with the direction of the Central Party Committee and the provisions of the law. The party committees at all levels have been suggested to focus on leadership in human resources, especially the work of introducing candidates according to the standards. The district must regularly inspect and supervise the implementation of elections in the locality. Meanwhile, the agencies and units have also been asked to actively propagate, regularly monitor and grasp the situation of social opinion, rapidly handle arising problems, while ensure security and other social safety for the election. The leader of the TayNinhTV branch, Trang Bang, directed the banking system to increase capital mobilization and closely monitor credit quality in 2021 in order to remove difficulties for production and business activities of enterprises, people affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, creating favorable conditions for all customers to access credit packages. on the basis of analyzing and assessing the impact of epidemic and natural disaster on production and business activities. The leader of the Tay Ninh branch, Trang Bang, proposed a number of solutions such as actually the implementation and guide local credit institutions to implement mechanisms, policies, and solutions for currency, credit, and banking operations under the direction of the State Bank of Vietnam and the province, support for socio-economic development in the area, implement credit role solutions, development of network and utility services, non-cash payment, promote administrative reform. For credit institutions, they should focus on credit capital for production and business, especially priority areas under the direction of the State Bank of Vietnam and Tay Ninh Provincial People's Committee, especially priority areas under the direction of the State Bank of Vietnam and Tay Ninh Provincial People's Committee to serve for economic role. Tay Ninh Branch State Bank will maintain and organize the Bank Enterprise Connection Program, the credit program of the government, the State Bank of Vietnam, strengthen inspection, control, ensure safety of treasury, currency, do well the guarantee of social security in the area, contributing to crime prevention, protecting national monetary security and the safety of the system. By 2021, Tay Ninh aims to have 9 more communes meeting the new rural standards, increasing the total number of communes meeting the standard to 54 out of 71 communes, accounting for 76%, in which investing in reporter communes, including Phước Bình commune of Trang Bang, Thanh Long and Biên Giới communes of Châu Thành district, to complete 20 out of 20 border communes meeting the standards of the new countryside. The task of a new rural construction will go in depth to improve the material and spiritual life of the rural people. The rural socio-economic situation is closely linked with the urbanization process. The program of One Commune, One Product, or OCOP, is focused on becoming a rural economic development program of each locality. In addition, it focuses on a large scale in the field of agricultural and non-agricultural commodity production in rural areas, contributing to providing products and services for tourism, service, and trade development of the province. In the period of 2021-2025, Tay Ninh Province will promote the development of collective economic form. The core is the cooperatives linking with the program of One Commune, One Product, or OCOP, to produce agricultural products, services with the advantages in the direction of increasing community benefits, contributing to the development of rural economy towards increasing product value and income for producers, in which the Provincial People's Committee encourages the cooperatives to step up the application of science and technology into production, develop products with high added value and those from traditional trades through new model cooperatives. At the same time, the province will create a favorable environment to directly influence production and business of member economies, enhancing autonomy, maximizing available potentials and advantages of all sectors of the collective economy, contributing to promoting socio-economic development, enhancing the competitiveness of the collective economy in market economic conditions, contributing to stabilizing the economy, politics, and society of the province. By 2025, it aims to have 190 cooperatives, 135 cooperative groups, and 1 agricultural cooperative union, in which 30% of cooperatives in the agricultural sector producing under the value chain of key products of locality. The average turnover of the cooperative is 20.2 billion Vietnam dong per cooperative per year. The average income of members and employees of the cooperative is 100 million Vietnam dong per year. The contribution of the collective economic sector, the cooperative to the provincial GRDP, accounts for 0.3% of the province GRDP.
Ladies and gentlemen, with an emphasis on developing agricultural, non-agricultural products and services with local advantage under the value chain, Trang Bang Town has chosen special products to participate in the program of One Commune, One Product, or OCOP. It is expected that this program will contribute to improve the product value and income for people.
Since having the plan of the One Commune One Products program of the Provincial People's Committee, Trang Bang Town has implemented the plan for the period of 2021-2030. The products participating in this local OCOP in 2020, it has focused on products that are specific and strong of the locality, such as wild vegetables, duetic rice paper, cantaloupe. At present, Trang Bang Town has completed the dossiers of products participating in the OCOP program and sent it to the Provincial Selection Council. The participation in OCOP program aims to improve product quality, increase value as well as food safety to help households from small business to concentrated production to provide enough for the market. Thanks to the support of the province, participation in the promotion program, the people will be able to consume more products. When the product value increases, the people's life is also improved. For a long time, products such as wild vegetables, duetic rice paper, and cantaloupe have become the specialties of TTVNEWS cuisines and have been present in many restaurants inside and outside the province. If it is exploited effectively, it will make an important contribution to rural economic development and increase people's income. It is also the foundation to strongly develop traditional careers associated with tourism. Therefore, as deciding to participate in the program, the farmers always make effort to maintain and improve product quality. I also wanted the duetic rice paper and wild vegetables will be known more and more, so I will try to do my best to make it delicious in order to help this brand name develop more. I hope that the wild vegetable will be recognized as a four-star product so that it will be supported in promoting consumption market. The wild vegetable will be introduced to regions outside the province so that Trang Bang people could grow this vegetable in order to develop local products more strongly. Along with the famous specialties of Trang Bang Town, cantaloupe is also a quite prominent product in this land. The OCOP program aims to contribute to economic restructuring, increasing income for people, and effectively implementing the group of criteria, economy and production organization in the national criteria of new style rural communes. The investment and development of OCOP agricultural products, Trang Bang Town is expected to increase the value of specialty products, promoting the creativity and potential internal resources of the locality, focusing on developing the products of rural industry with high added value.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.